Howdy, howdy, this is Blue Otter, and today we are playing 1 Billion Ducks. This is a cute, incremental game. I have played this a little bit just so that I kind of get a feeling for it. You come here, you have bullets. Now, you do have, like, unlimited bullets, and the ducks are just going to fly past. And they go down. And if you can't... I'm trying to get it where... You can actually see, is it R to reload? Comes another one. It's actually got that nice little animation. Now you could come out here. You can grab the duck. But that is going to take quite a bit of time. So what we're going to do... I think I need to reload. We are going to need to interact with your dog. I'd like to get one that's nearby. There we go. That's good. So he's right there. Now what you're going to do is you're going to come up to your dog. And you're going to pet your dog. He loves you. And he is now your faithful companion for the rest of the game. And he's going to go. And he's going to retrieve the very, very first one. Instead of the closest one. But that's okay. Because he's a good boy. While we wait, do a little bit of shooting. See, there's the R to reload. And here he comes back. Now you're going to interact with the dog. You can pick up the dog. And then you put him in the base. Now, when you go, use the right mouse button to click. And you can sell the ducks. These you're going to sell for $5. There are, in this map, there are 2 additional ducks that you can get. And this is Waffle. So we're going to speed Waffle up. My aim sucks. Okay, but you see, Waffle sits there like a good boy that he is, and he just waits, and then you pick him up. So one of the very first ones that I recommend you do hold on, that's not what What I recommend you do is go and get this where you can deposit ducks in the cooler. That's one of the first ones I would recommend doing. It costs $40, which means you need 8 ducks. And then you have this is a bit of the storyline. Hey, it's me. How's the duck season going so far? Pretty good. I've already bagged like 7 ducks. To be honest, I'm not sure what to do with the rest. My family does not like ducks that much. Well, you can always give them away. Plenty of people go hungry all the time. Really? Well, yeah, what do you mean? I just didn't realize. Yeah, a huge percentage of people go hungry every day. How many ducks would it take to feed them? I don't know. That would take like 1 billion ducks. Let me call you back. Sure, I'll see you around. Good luck out there. So we sell those. We can do this, which means we're gonna take that one. Which means we can now do this. Now what that's going to allow Waffle to do, Waffle's going to come back here and is going to deposit them himself. So you can sell ducks from every single one. You can get that, where that will get more ducks per minute. Sell ducks. You can, and then you'll be able to see the ducks that are there. You have Waffle. That is, you can adjust their speed, their strength, their dexterity. And you get 2 other dogs. And then with me, you can do, it affects like how far or how wide your shot goes, how many, and then your reload speed. Eventually it gets to the point where the max speed is basically you don't even have to reload anymore. And then you can hire new hunters. This one tells you how many of each type of duck are currently in your container, and then to move on to the new area is 4,000. This does end the demo, but at the same time you can also come back and you can max out the level. We're gonna get max just a little bit. A little bit faster. Eventually they just zoom around the map. And if the dogs don't have anything to do, they will just come right back here and they'll hang out. But you can go in and you can increase like how many ducks they can have. Out of curiosity, I just want to see, what does the aim assist mean? Once I've reloaded my weapon. Yeah, I don't even feel like I'm having to try. Let's take that back down to there. And best of all, this dog does not laugh at you. This dog is the most loyal, the goodest boy. It kind of has that feel from Forest Hustle, Now, I do want to get a second dog, but I kind of also want to get one of those. Let's do... Where do I want to get? We'll get a decoy. So ducks, I'm gonna get... Yeah, you can see they now Waffle has a little bit of the zoomies. No bullet casings anywhere around you. And I think the dog picks them up in order. I think about the only thing that I could suggest as maybe, I mean, this game is absolutely fine as is. I think the only thing that might improve the game is that if they pick up the ducks in like a distance relation rather than... We're gonna adopt a new dog, and that is Bella. And we're going to pet Bella, and now Bella is going to do all this work for us. I think it would just be a matter of like, it's because I think it's right now, I think it's more of the order that the ducks were hit. But at the same time, I don't feel like it's too much of an issue. And here's Bella. Bella has, we're going to have to manually pick them until we're going to sell the ducks. We're going to let Bella put them in the cooler. And then we wanted to increase our bird diversity. Hey, just checking in. Still hunting? Yeah, I bagged like 100 ducks now. 100? I'm pretty sure the daily limit is like 10. Well, I think I'm pretty beyond that at this point. How on earth have you seen that many ducks? It's all in the decoys, I'm telling you. Right. In any case, I'm glad things are going well for you. See ya. Just me and my dogs, Waffle and Bella. Missing them. Come over here. We're gonna sell the ducks. Okay. Now this tells me that there are no more ducks out there in the field because Bella has, not Bella, Waffle has gotten them all. Bella is probably going to get the last one. See, that's how fast Waffle goes. So I am no longer able to really keep up with Waffle if I just kind of take a little bit of time. So what that's going to lead me to do and I wish you could also pet your dog afterwards, and maybe that could either be a stat or it could do something. Heck, it could just be a visual of the dog having that little heart above his head again. And I would probably be just happy. Let's do that. We're gonna sell. I'm wanting to get where's Bella? Got Waffle. Bella's going a little slower. Okay, now they're going the same speed. Sell the ducks. Okay, I need about... Okay, look at that. I got 2. I think I hit a single... Well, I guess I hit at least 1, 2... Sell the ducks. I'll be curious to see what this game does. So maybe if you have when you go to a new location, what happens. And hopefully maybe it will bring out a map so that you can come back here and, you know, hang out with Bella and Waffle here. And the other dog, who will also be 400 to get. We can... Now I got priorities. Agnes. And we can do the deposit cooler, but I like to do the first one by himself. And there's Agnes. So you have... There are your 3 good boys and girl. Restock that. So yeah, I just adopted him, and there he is. And we're going to love him with a little heart. And he's going, you can see he's going a little slow. That's the initial speed. So we're going to, I like him to come back. Let's do that. And here's his first one. We're going to pick it. I'm going to put it in there. And I do need 2 more ducks to be able to get it so he can deposit. There we go. Good boy. And now he can deposit them to the cooler. And they all go reasonably fast, so they're going to be getting those ducks back relatively quickly. And the next move is going to be, I want to get a second hunter. And this is where this is where the incremental comes in, is because once you get the hunter is autonomous. And I found you can reload while you're checking that, so sell those. 10 more. There's 10 more. So we're gonna hire a hunter. We have Chuck. And first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna increase his fire rate. Now Chuck is incremental. Chuck is just gonna keep firing and then he'll reload. So, I mean, at this point, you really don't have to do much beyond just managing this. And he's more accurate than I am, so... We have 18 ducks. So we'll do... And I need 1,600 to get a new hunter. This gets me, or affects me. Let's... And you can purchase a new decoy type. Now this is the mallard. This will be, whereas the gadwall sells for $5, the mallard sells for 10. We're going to increase how many we get for them. And those are these darker ones. Oh, hold on. And the first time the dog brings... Now, they do deposit into... They do deposit in here normally, but when they go and they get a new duck type, they are going to... They're going to actually hand it off to you. So you are going to have that one more interaction with your dog. And it allows you to see... See, if we go here, we do not have... Right now, we do not have any mallards in there. There we go. I'll look at that. So we'll be able to pick that up, and now all of the dogs will be able to deposit the mallard in there. Because now I have 3, all the dogs. So it's just the first dog to get the mallard. We'll go in. We're going to go in. We're going to sell these ducks. I have 410. So if I get 800, I can increase that. We're going to increase how many mallards I get. Because, I mean, that's effectively like double your income. And then here for me, I'm going to increase my spread, the pallet count. I don't really care about reload speed but I will have him go faster and increase his reload speed. Because he's a constant. And then there are at least 2 more hunters. There might be 3 hunters. I don't know. So I'm going to work on maxing this all out, and I will be back with interruption for these story peds. Just snagged my first duck of the day. Looks like a whistling duck. I haven't seen any of those out here. Well, I wouldn't expect any out where you are now. If you're looking for more duck variety, you'll need to relocate. Probably not worth the hassle. I wouldn't say that. I've hunted a few different areas and some of these ducks sell for a high price. I'll consider it. Do you know where I can get more dogs? Most of the towns near hunting land have pet shelters. I bet you could find some extra help there. I'll keep that in mind. Getting back to it now. Thanks for the call. See you later. New decoy type, the redhead. Get new hunter. Beth. And I kind of want these guys to be even as much as I can. And Waffle brought us the redhead. That in. I don't think that there is a limit. Some of these things. But as you can see, when you get to the point where you have best everything, your dogs are zooming in and out of the place. They are going super fast. I'll show you how fast in a second. And you can see these little 3 here. That tells you which ducks there are. Now, I do have my gun fully uploaded, which allows you to basically, you're just doing this. And you can effectively, like, wipe out the entire... Okay. Now, I have the reload, but as far as the spread and the pellets, I have not hit the max yet. I think there might be one more hunter that I might try to see if we can max out on that. The dogs are able to keep up for the most part. When you see that the dogs have nothing to do, they will come here, but they are only staying here briefly. And one thing I like is that they're not fixed to a certain spot. It's if they're the first, I hate pointing because I've got a gun. In this first spot, you know, whatever dog gets there when it's available, they're going to be there, and so on for the second and the third spot. So I like that. Now I did have this. This was like basically I'll have this before, but this was like absolutely just duck wasteland. And having the speed, so you definitely want to balance the number of hunters you have. We've got 4 hunters right now. And the dogs are able to keep up with this because I've maxed out as many of their stats as possible. They can carry a maximum of 10 duck capacity, but I have not hit the upper reaches of this. And for a demo, I don't think I'm going to. But you can go in, you could see that you can get tons and tons and tons of, I mean, this is basically, this is where the incremental really stands out. I was trying to see if just I could do it. Okay, we can hire another hunter. So we do have the maximum hunters available is 5. So we're just gonna match these up real quick to the other stats. What was it at? 6? Probably just... So I just need to get that up and going. So this is Evan. So we have Chuck, Beth, Ryan, Alan, and Evan as our hunters. And you can see, I mean, again, the dogs are keeping up with it. Yeah, he's actually doing a little bit better. And I mean, I'm getting ducks faster. Like, I don't even have to hunt anymore. If I'm hunting, it's literally just if I want to do target practice. But you can literally just, like I said, you can do this. You don't have to reload at this point. And neither do any of my hunters. Let's go and see. It looks like, what was his name? Evan? Looks like Evan's a kid. So very cool. We're going to go in. We're going to move to the new area. So thanks for playing the demo. Unlock new ducks, dogs, and hunts in the full release. Click here to know what you thought of the demo. I absolutely loved it. I definitely will... go. That opens up a Google document form. I definitely would like to bring this back. You can go back to the main menu, but if you absolutely were not done with this and you wanted to continue, all you have to do is hit continue and you can go right back into your game for the demo. But we pretty much maxed this out. I know that there's a few more. I don't know if there is a limit to some of this. And at this point, I'm not sure it much matters. Oh, but we can finish the demo again. But yeah, definitely worth checking this out. This is a game by Kukatoo. And the music really fit, so it really hit that spot. If you enjoyed Duck Hunt, but didn't want to deal with that annoying dog, or enjoyed the hunting mini game in the Oregon Trail, you will love this game. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. Thank you for watching. Have an utterly fantastic day and see you next time.